Good morning, everybody. So I just got done with my morning run. Yesterday, like I was saying, my live feed cut off because the internet wasn't working too well outside. But we're going to be finishing the mulch job today in the front of my yard. Once it's done, I'll take a video, show you guys. We put a lot of hours into this, and I had my kids help a little bit. I did quite a bit of it. Billy helped finish it up because, again, yes, as I was saying yesterday, I think I tore my bicep. I go to the doctor this morning for an MRI. But I want to give everyone a reminder that today at 12 o'clock, I'm going to be doing a live Facebook feed on my Tommy's Tattoo Convention page, just to give a little update about it, what's going on, what I've heard, and things like that, what's going to be happening there, if everything goes well and we get to put that on. But I want to give a special shout out to Brittany King. It is her birthday today, so if you know her, if you don't know her, say happy birthday on her Facebook page. She's one of my employees, part of my family. Her husband's one of my best friends, Sean King. So give a shout out to her. Happy birthday, Brittany. I want to also give a shout out to Tim Prikoski. I don't know if a lot of you know him, but this man has got a huge heart, just like me. He's doing these pick up the bear at his home, which is crazy because he's giving everyone the address to his home. This is how much care this guy has had to trust everybody to come and pick up these bears, paint them, put them in your window, and share them on Facebook. It's kind of a community thing. Anyone can go pick them up. You can paint it with your family, your kids. It's actually something to do with your kids in this downtime since we can't go anywhere. So if you're around, his address is on his Facebook page under Tim Prikoski. He does a lot of live feeds. So get that address, pick up a bear, paint it, display it, and show this guy that the community comes together in times of need, and hopefully above and beyond after all this is over with. So also want to give a shout out to all my Starbright Pro team and my Starbright distributors worldwide. If it wasn't for you guys, this business wouldn't be here. I always stress this. I can't stress it enough that my customers are everything to us. More important than anything in the world, because they're the ones who keep my business going. More important, they keep my staff working, and they keep me employing people. So again, Starbright Distributors, Pro Team Worldwide, thank you all so very much. I also want to give a special shout out to a couple of my good friends who own Eternal Ink, Terry Welker and Gina. These guys have been supportive of me. They've always called me up just to say how I'm doing, especially during this pandemic. They just kind of out of the blue just take time out of their day to call me, see how you're doing, stuff like that. We have a good conversation. We've met up in several areas across the country and world, and I just want to give a shout out to Terry and Gina for being good friends of mine. Thank you guys. Another couple people I want to give a special shout out to. They go above and beyond, not just in my company, but in my friend. They're my friends. They come to my outings at my house. Smoking Irons, Jess and John Chaplin. These guys are amazing people. They were at my shop yesterday. I always love seeing these guys. And I don't even ask them to purchase anything. I just wanted to come and say hi, and that's it. These guys are good friends of mine, and I appreciate everything they've done. I appreciate the support for the business. So hopefully you guys will support them when this pandemic is over with and they're able to open their tattoo shop June 20th. They've got all the precautionary steps they need in their shop to make sure their clients and themselves are safe, and they're great people, great artists. So make sure you check them out, Smoking Irons. Also, another very, very good friend of mine, we've been partners for over 7-8 years now, is Karen Welsh from Premier Fighting. She has a fight going on in October, right before mine. Hopefully we can get these fights going and we can get these events in with no issues. But that's all depending on the social distancing. But again, Karen Welsh done an amazing job with Premier Fighting. I'm sure a lot of you know her. You've been to her events. Thanks for everything and all your support that you've given me over the years. Thanks, Karen. Also, I want to give a shout out to everybody, and I mean medical personnel, truckers, tattoo artists, stores, restaurants, anything, you name it, who is involved with this pandemic. Just want to give a shout out for all you guys, especially the medical people being on the front line and dealing with this stuff every single day, because you don't know day by day who you're dealing with, if you're going to get it or not. Some of you guys can't even get tested, so it's one of those things you're just kind of being on the front line, taking care of people and not really taking yourself in consideration. Much respect, much love. Thank you guys very much for all that you do as well. I also want to give a shout out to Greg from Blackboard. He just had his outdoor patio. This guy has been riding this pandemic out since day one. He stayed open. He's done deliveries. He's had walk-ins. Things that he don't normally do. It puts people out of their element when they're just kind of one day told you need to do this. they have to rethink their entire business, almost like starting over. So make sure you support Greg from Blackboard in Windsor Locks. He's an amazing friend of mine, amazing food, and an amazing place. So go check out his new patio. He put some money into it. He put some time into it, his staff, everything. So go check him out, have some good food, and support his local businesses. Also, don't forget about Danny's Pizza in Enfield, Connecticut. Another set of friends of mine for years and years. We usually order lunch for them once every other week at Danny's Pizza for my crew at Tommy Supplies. But more than that, Danny and the crew are just amazing people. So give them a shout out, check them out, and support them as well. So most important, I want to give a shout out to my family. They're so supportive. As you all know, my company is based on family. Everyone that works for me is family, whether it's blood or not. They are my family, and they are the ones that keep my company running smooth. They're the ones who take care of my customers. They're the backbone of everything, and I want to say I appreciate them very much. You know, with a brain, you need a motor to keep it running. So we are a good team at Tommy Supplies, and that team's what makes things happen and people happy. So thank you guys for being a part of my team. I appreciate it very much. The last thing I wanted to say is I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a lot of violence going out there. And during this pandemic, there's no need for all this violence. You know, on the news, I see it all the time. You know, why can't we all just love each other? Why can't you care about each other? Stop being violent. Stop ruining other people's businesses. You know, that's not fair to take advantage of a situation that we're already vulnerable in. And just guys, if you're violent, knock it off. Be safe. Love each other. That's what's going to make this world go round and round, and support each other. So I just had to give my little piece of mind on that. I just see a lot of anger and a lot of violence and a lot of issues out there, and there's no need for it, guys. I mean, it's not fair to the guy who put his heart and soul and money into a business, and you people are going to come and destroy those businesses because of something happened, but it had nothing to do with them. I don't think that's right. I think it's unfair, and it's not fair to them and their families. So guys, please stop the violence, support each other. Stop taking your anger out on the wrong people. I love you all. Stay safe. And thank you for watching this. See you guys at 12 o'clock on Tommy's Tattoo Convention for another interview.